All right, no fancy schmancy introductories for nothingsies, here'sies. So another request from the Discord, link in the description box down below if you give a shit to know. From, of course, it's Fire Mango. I think he just sees this and his brain gets triggered. That's what I think happens there. Anyway, or maybe he's just a purveyor of music. Maybe. We'll see. He's going to tell me in the Discord. I know he will. That said, from Solene, Beneath the Mask, official cyber jazz visualizer. A visualizer? I have not yet seen many visualizers that I liked very much so. But I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see. All right, let's check out more of this cyber jazz. Whenever I see this, I just see plastic. I'm sorry. To anyone who might be a fan of these particular looks or this particular type of female, all I see is plastic. Like as if someone took a doll and then just made it move. Like one of those, what are they called? Um, one of those, what are they, brats? Is it brats? I don't know if people still do Barbies anymore. Well, I mean, they're not too different from each other. They're both plastic and fake in every way, shape, and form. But that's what I think when I see this. I mean, I get it. Some people might like it. Never been my kind of thing. Um, I like natural. Like I said before, I like my classical female crooner type stuff. I don't like this at all. Period. But hey, at least the music, seems cool. Or maybe that's the point. Maybe the point is to present as nothing more than a like a flesh commodity, like a showpiece, like I said in the last one. Maybe that's the point. If so, wonderfully well done. Perfect presentation of the commodification in this way. So if that's the case, well, bravo.
Where have you been? Been searching all alone. Came facing twilight on and on, without a clue, without a sign, without grasping it. The real question to be asked: where have I been?
At the factory. Sorry. Sorry, I had to do it. I had to do it. At the factory. Why? Because, well, there's millions of women like this one. But also, going back to what I was saying earlier about exemplifying the commodification, right? This seems perfectly like that, honestly. So again, if that's the intention behind all of this, then bravo, good job.
I'm a shapeshifter at Poe's masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter. What else should I be? Please don't take off my mask, revealing dawn.
Yeah, that's exactly what this seems like. Like a high end escort almost. right? Or at least what in like major big cities you would expect them to kind of be. But yeah, if this and it seems to kind of line up with the music. You know, I'm a shapeshifter or am I a shapeshifter? Yeah, that would make sense. Absolutely so. I still just think, this is more of like gooner bait than anything else. Because the fact of the matter is, anyone can, any female with a decent voice can go up to a microphone and start saying lyrics, sing song like. But to put together a presentation, which is what this seems like to me now, to exemplify the penultimate failure at the higher level of culture and society. I mean, that could be that might actually be the whole point. But let me know what you think in the comments down below.
Moments of calm, nothing left to be found. A mirror right in front of me, that's where I find an empty glass, reflecting the sad truth. It's telling words not to be told. I need that mask. I can't tell you how to see me.
Maybe did I actually hit the nail on the head or not? I can't tell you how to see me. I gotta stop it there because it addresses everything I've said up to this point. This makes sense now. You know what? You know what? Yeah. Good job on that. No wonder why she's dressed up like a high-end bimbo. Like a high-end, essentially, just commodified, female human being to the ultimate penultimate degree. No wonder. I cannot tell you how to see me. Okay, so this is a presentation of what I thought it was most likely. Or at least it is the result that I see. If you know what I mean. Makes sense.
Just a cage of bones, there's nothing inside. Will it unleash me, burning down the walls? Is there a way for me to break? I'm a shapeshifter at Post Masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, have no face to show. Please don't take off my mask, my disguise.
And in another way, this is a sad story of women giving themselves up to such things, right? Before, feminism, before leftism broke up the family and destroyed our culture and society in the West, women before feminism, women before this, all of this evil that we have in the world now, and it is leftism, Right? People will say this is the result of capitalism. No, it's not. No, it's not. Because the market demands are different from this, naturally and organically. Right? That said, before all this, women were a lot happier. A lot happier. Sure, there were some issues and some problems, but what human dynamics don't have those? But the point was, is back in the day, there used to be capacity to work through them and to come out together stronger on the other side, like humanity has done all this time. So, this also is the sad tragedy personified of what has been done to the Western female, turned into a plastic toy up on a stage with a voice full of emptiness, presented in song. So maybe there's more to this than, for certain, those of us would meet the eye. Well, that's what it seems like to me. Please don't take off my mask. That sounds exactly like a confession to me. Precisely so. See, this is actually biblically, this could be related as well. Because there's the stories of such women as Rahab. What she had discovered God separately through seeing the evidence of his existence herself. She wasn't proselytized to. Nobody professed to her. She just discovered it. And then when the Israelites arrived, she had helped them because she knew them as God's people. And so therefore she was spared. She wasn't absolved on the earthly plane or on earth of everything she had done before that. She was forgiven. Later, she did marry, but she spent the rest of her life in penance to repent for her sins before. Right? And her lifelong penance was her discouraging, because that's what penance meant, was to be in service to God, to not lead others astray. For her in that regard, or at least that's how the story is. And this could be, if this wasn't such a ubiquitous thing that's now just accepted normal in society, right? This could be a form of, well, it's not religious, right? And I know she's not religious. You could tell. But it is most certainly a different, like more atheist form of penance, because they are suffering as a consequence of what they have chosen to be. And so they put on a mask to hide their shame. Just like when Adam and Eve discovered, right, in the Garden of Eden, after eating from the tree of knowledge, they discovered they were exposed. But also, there is two parts to that. They were also ashamed of having gone against God. And so they had put upon themselves clothes, their innocence forever gone, their purity also corrupted and gone. This gives a lot of food for thought. Thank you, Fire Mango. I was not expecting that from this period at all. I was expecting just to listen to another one where it's like, okay, cool. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. It's an okay song. It's okay. But I think the message presented on the screen speaks louder than the lyrics or the music. But yeah, y'all let me know what you think in the comments down below. All right, you know what time it is. Be good. Be safe. Make your life for yourselves. Oh, wait, did I finish this out? No. But yeah, this makes a lot of sense then. this makes a huge amount of sense more to me than taking it strictly at face value. Because if I take it strictly at face value, well, I'm pretty sure everybody already knows my thoughts on that. That said, again, what did you think? You let me know in the comments down below. All right, you know what time it is. Be good. Be safe. Make good life for yourselves. Don't compromise safety and security for nobody and nothing. That the disaster is only a second away. Do what you can today, and I will see y'all in the next one. I'm Badger 7 Actual, the formerly most veteran Black Cat Badger, out.